This video was recorded some time ago and is the beginning of an infrequent series that will cover video game tutorials. I would like to apologise for the sound on the microphone for this. It was done quite some time ago, and since then that microphone has been thrown over a cliff and is no longer with us. This is a long video, so settle in. It is about an hour and 35 minutes. Take your time, skip, enjoy. It shows you what you're in for with getting started with StarTrek Online. Enjoy. Welcome to the first of a new series for Oxymoron Gaming. I'm going to be going back over the next few weeks looking at some tutorials of games. These are the annoying things that you normally skip at the beginning and then regret later, but can't be bothered to go back because you just about worked out how to play it anyway. In this, I'll be playing, in the first few episodes, I'll be looking at the tutorials on StarTrek Online. This is a little different because there's actually a couple of different tutorials. First of all, you've got the original Starfleet. Well, it's not actually the original, they have changed it over the years. So I'll be looking at that. Then I'll be looking at the original series Starfleet tutorial, which is once again quite different. But also recently they've added the Dominion to the character sheets, so you can actually play a Jem'Hadar now. Up to now they've only been bridge characters and you haven't been able to play them. Anyway, I'm going to kick off with vanilla Starfleet. I always tend to go for a woman because if you're going to be following someone around on screen, it's nice to look at. Call me sexist? Yeah, so what? I tend to pick science, it's just the way I play. My second preference in this game is for engineering, then tactical. Let's go forward. Let's choose a uniform. I like the black ones. Let's choose a name. No, can't pronounce that. Janella, that'll do. Ship name, Quebec. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get into it and start the tutorial. I will be going through all the steps. There will be no skipping of screens or chats, so if you don't enjoy that, then no, you can always fast forward them on YouTube. Let's play the tutorial.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hova system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable. The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects.
Okay, well, it's pretty much like any other MMO you played online. In most things, you navigate using normal keys, you interact using F, and there we go, thank you very much. And also, the people you need to talk to have big shiny arrows above them.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
To talk with them.
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the Astrometrics final.
Oh, that damn Astrometrics final. It was a killer. Of course, taking it hungover didn't hurt.
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
We'll find out shortly.
Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavral. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Okay.
Greetings. It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer. Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Yeah. With that speech pattern, I get the feeling he went to the William Shatner School of Talking with unnatural pauses in all the wrong places. I can't do Shatner, sorry.
There you are. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff
Not
yet.
Captain Taggart!
From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Oh, well, it looks like you're all going to get a chance to laugh at my epic phaser skills. I'm not very good at the ground combat in this game. I've been playing it for 10 years and I'm still not great. But...
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm here for the training cruise.
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here.
Yeah, blah,
Let's
blah.
see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office. You're going to have to ask him.
Okay. Okay, you see, gives you nice little markers on your overhead compass as well.
Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press F to interact with a doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
There we go, as in every other game, if it glows, you can click it.
Come.
I always like to do a forward flip when I go into an office. Adds a sense of occasion.
Cadet. I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program. I want everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions. I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday. I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Woohoo! Okay, let's go find Flores. One of the reasons I actually went through all the talky bits at the beginning with the different cadets is they'll actually become your bridge crew on the first ship. You can replace them later as you either get better ones or they die. Okay, let's see what
I
Flores
got
has
the
to say.
tactical officer spot, just what I wanted. Where'd you end up? You never did that? I thought you were Miss Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Now, unfortunately, they
Seems
moved
most
the
of our
holodeck.
class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
To run, you just tap your shift key. They have done a really good job
Have
with
you seen the whales in San
Starfleet
Francisco
Academy.
Bay? I never seem to spot them. I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
we
Last
go.
one of the console buys the first round tonight. Setting up the training program now. I hope Holodeck 2 is your lucky holodeck.
Holodeck 3 has always been my lucky one, but I need a phaser.
Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
Press the D key to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
There we go. See the lovely little squidgy line? That's the direction I need to go. Can't help feeling this feels a bit like checking at an airport. Okay, there we go. Glowy thing. That must be where I get my phaser. There we go.
The pistol has been automatically equipped.
It's been automatically equipped this time, but normally you'll have to open up your inventory by pressing I, then dragging it across to your character, which you can access by pressing U. I'm sure they'll discuss that in a moment. Come on, let's get this over and done with.
Move to the center of the room.
Okay, I'm going to go into first person, well, easier to fight mode. I can't remember how. There we go. X. There we go. Let's start there. No, not B, that's it. Let's unholster my weapon. Should do that automatically, but you can do it by pressing A.
In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon. While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat.
See if I missed anyone. No.
You can holster and draw your weapon with the H key.
There we go. Told you so. Holstered. Let's talk to Taggart. See what he's got to say now.
Well done, cadet. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Gee, thanks.
Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations. Yes, you should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Let's see what Miss Tactical has to say.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
Let's go with the humble answer.
Don't let it go to your head, buddy. You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Excellent. That sounds like drinking.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Rather convenient, the turbo lift to the shuttle bay is in the same building as the holodecks.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Tavrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers. No pressure. I'll meet you over there.
So, we're going on a training mission. Everyone knows from watching Star Trek 2, the rocket car, arguably the best Star Trek movie ever, the training missions are perfectly safe. So I need a drink. Give me a drink. Blah blah, inspire. Continue. Show humility. There we go.
All cadets,
Yeah, I've got a
please board
drink.
your shuttles.
I could chat with these people, but I've got a feeling it's going to be, yeah, pretty much the normal stuff. Let's get to the ship.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Yeah, let's go. Hopefully, they still give you the Miranda class at the beginning. Still one of my favourite Star Trek ships of all time.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship.
Yeah, if you get the chance later
Miranda
on for
class,
Vesta, skip
200
it, go for
crew,
something else.
2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft. Average speed, warp 5.0. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
Okay, that's what I was going to say
I'm
now.
going to check in and then head for the bridge. See.
Yeah, I think I really should check in as well. After all, it's the only way to progress in the mission.
Name and position? I have your record right here, sir. Welcome. Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use the turbo lift behind me. It will take you directly there.
Okay. Come on. Quite often you'll get multiple selections on the turbo lift. If you're in the shooter mode like I am at the moment, best to come out of that and use your mouse. Otherwise, just use F and then the arrow keys.
Welcome to the bridge, number 1.
Oh dear.
Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number 1, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation. But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Okay, let's get clearance first of all.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
Very good, number 1.
You patronizing sod.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number 1.
Let's see. There we go. Oops, wrong button. Really bad design. These consoles don't have any seats. Okay, come on.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse. Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number 1.
Oh,
Potter,
just tricking
take us
us
out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, right-click on the chair you wish to sit in.
For some reason, at this point, you have to double click on the chair. Later on, it'll be single click. Not that you'll actually spend much time in your chair on your bridge.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course lead in, sir.
Engage.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tyrell.
This is the Break-Even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, Census can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tyrell.
Communications are out.
Number 1, let's discuss the situation. You heard the distress call, number 1. What do you think we should do?
It's bound to be.
Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist. Good. What do you advise?
Shields up. Let's learn from Kirk's mistake.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution. I agree. Flores, raise shields. Number 1.
Let's get back into first person. Well, closest first person. Nice selection of turbo lifts on this ship, actually. I think I'll use this one. Turbo lift seems to be a bit slow this time, actually. Last time it was instant.
I'm getting some weird readings. I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chart.
Not Klingons! Looks like we've got to replace our first cadet.
Doc, security is reporting disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all over the ship. They're boarding us.
Okay, let's
Have
go.
the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself, and any security team members you find. We still have weapons. I'll do what I can. For now, I need you to concentrate on getting those Klingons off my ship. Taggart out.
Let's go kill some Klingons, shall we? Oh, they look friendly. They are. Let's open up some weapons.
Go to the armory locker
There
in this
we go.
room and interact with it to get a better weapon.
Okay, it's stuck it in my inventory, so let's drag it across. Open up the inventory, as I say, press Y, and then you press U to. Oh, back up. Bloody tips. You can double click on it to drag it across. Okay, switch between your weapons. Just get back in. Let's unholster it. You press the Z key.
An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Okay, as in all MMOs or even Dungeons and Dragons, first rule is loot the corpse.
You have recovered a hypo spray. You can use this to quickly heal any damage you may have suffered.
Oops. Oh, that was unfortunate. Thank goodness for emergency force fields. Let's see if I can find a way around. That's not going to know. Send me this one instead.
You can do extra damage to enemies by flanking them. Try attacking your enemies on their sides or behind them.
Let's heal one. option there, so let's heal him. Okay. Let's kill a few more Klingons. Yeah, they're not going to be happy about that hole. First mission and all that. Brand new ship to us. Captain Taggart.
Number 1, we're doing our best to cripple this Klingon marauder, but I need your help. Time to show off that academy training.
Quite often you'll get a situation where there's 3 options there and it will pick your specialism. So for example, I went for science, so all I've got to do is reinforce some ship shields.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career class are available.
Come on, you lot.
Press C to crouch. Crouching is a defensive bonus against ranged attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks. Press X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon gives a bonus to damage.
When you're crouched, that is, and in shooter mode, so you get a nice little... Oh, come on, stay there. You get a nice little medicule come up, and you can... Well, you can't fire at the moment, because I'm not in combat. Let's move on. Kill the unbelievers! Oh, should have looked that way when I first came in. Use power first of all. Doesn't really matter what order you do this in, actually, on this tutorial. Come on. Oh, I recognise this. And finally, power to arc shields.
Number 1, we've got injured up here and the Klingons could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Okay.
The bridge. We will secure this area.
Nice quiet training view cruise. It'll be fun, they said. Let's go to the bridge. Okay, right now. But okay, let's cure the injured. Okay, where's the other layer back? There's another one. But obviously not one I'm meant to heal. Let's try. There we go.
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
That's what I got to say.
This is Captain Kayak of the IKS Chart. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of finding us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Surrender, or we will kill your captain and then destroy your ship.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Perhaps your captain Captain will change your mind.
I doubt it.
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice, Captain. Do you want these children to die?
Very well.
Number 1. You are now the captain of the ship. Your orders...
Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire!
Which I believe is actually Klingon for, oh dear, you've given away our location.
Make me proud.
We have target lock, Captain.
One annoying thing is they haven't actually voiced the characters you're playing. Ooh, nice shot.
Direct hit! Casualties on all decks! Shields! Shields! Fire all weapons! Weapons and shields are offline! Cloak and begin repairs!
We've lost their signal. What now?
Okay, now we work out what to do next. Stupid bloody question.
We survived, but the captain...
Oh, get over it!
Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway. The ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to make someday. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive.
Let's go have the comfy chair. There, and... No, once again need a double click.
Alyssa Flores is now your bridge officer. Bridge officers add abilities to your ship in space and accompany you on away missions on the ground.
There we go, you can see she's been put in a tactical slot. Okay.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain, but something is jamming all frequencies.
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
What's bidding, Ferengi?
Well, this is awkward. You're angry. I can see that. Understandable. Before this gets too carried away, hear me out. I had to send that distress signal. My options were limited while a Klingon was pointing a disruptor at my head. The Klingons were thorough. They even damaged my warp drive to make things look convincing. I'll never make it to safety on impulse. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand here? I'd rather not be around if the Klingons come back.
Increase your speed.
Goody goody Federation.
Use W and S to move up or down.
Same as on the ground. You can also use your mouse to increase or decrease your speed. This is Quark we're dealing with, so I don't get too close.
I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
Scan the freighter, see what we can do.
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare.
Position yourself.
Yeah, we're close enough, so repair the freighter. Yeah, thanks for hanging around, Quark.
Well, looks like we're on our own. At least they said thank you, I guess. About that cloaked ship full of Klingons?
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite the beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us. It's an easy way to cripple a ship. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to warp.
Ooh, that's a problem.
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have intact plasma injectors.
Let's scan for parts.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Okay, nice little pointer. Yeah, alright. Explain that in a moment. Same as principles with corpses.
Yeah,
if it drops,
that
you can
guy's
pick it
getting
up.
Annoying.
Generally, you got to be within about 3 to 5 kilometers to pick a nice map. There's 1, there's 2. Come on. Where's that one? There's 3.
These plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a drop flow induction coil converter and...
Yeah, okay.
You have your problems, I have mine. I'll need some time to get everything installed and run a level 1 diagnostic. We don't want to blow up the moment we hit warp 1.
Zarva's dealing with the warp core, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Oh, don't forget the cloaked Klingon battlecruiser. It's probably making repairs faster than we are. Of course we can. We're the class of 2409. Tivrel has been working with the engineers, and they've pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush. I recommend that we destroy the jamming satellites. We'll be able to get a call out to Starfleet then.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to use your plasma beam to weaken.
Yeah, that's the thing. One thing I do recommend is after the first few minutes, once you've got really bored of the music, turn it down.
Use your torpedoes on an enemy when their shield is down.
Okay, let's go to full impulse. Time to hang around.
Nice shot! 2 more jamming satellites left.
See if I can get the rear face as far as well. There we go, broadside. Round for the torpedo. Oh, let's go for a nice balance. You can actually change your power levels down here. Let's just quickly send that distress signal. You got your evenly balanced, so your defense, attack, which actually puts more power to your
That Klingon ship took some real
weapons,
damage.
and
I'll
you got
bet
balance.
she's leaking plasma all over the place.
Well,
we might be
you
able
got
to
for
use that
speed.
to find them.
You got speed, then you got balance. Okay.
Understood. I'd rather not die to Klingons on my first day. Got it. I can trace the plasma signature right to the source.
Woohoo!
I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It will show up on the map. It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Yep, to get full impulse, you click that button. But I was thinking about the power settings. You've got
Full impulse by clicking on the...
You got balance, full maximum speed, defense, which actually boosts power to your shields quite a bit, and you've got attack, which takes power from everything else but pushes up to your weapons. A nice way to look at it is actually you can have a display that shows where the power's going. It's far nicer. Okay, now where's that Klingon? Okay, fully possible. It's not exactly fast, this ship. And it's not the most maneuverable out there you'll come across. Okay, let's take the power
Multiple
back.
birds of prey decloaking.
What's going on? Still unfair, these birds of prey don't have shields. You'll also notice that not every phaser shot hits.
Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on the icon.
Yeah, I did. It's not actually that one it was pointing to, it's this one here.
High-yield torpedo will increase the...
Just shut up. Zoom back in so I can see where I'm going. You can zoom in and out on the mini-map as well. Just move your mouse over it and then use your mouse scroll wheel. I think, yeah, forwards is in, backwards is out. I'm going to have to do the high yield torpedo again because I took so long getting there. There we go.
More time to get the plasma injectors installed. Try not to break anything else.
Oh, these ones have got shields. This is where having a defense up is actually quite good. However, if I switch to offensive, and we get more power from my phasers. You can see what I said, they're not exactly the most maneuverable Miranda, and that photon's completely missed. Yeah, when you're in combat, you can use your arrow keys to strengthen your shields, either front, rear, left or right. Or you can click on the ship itself and it will put as much power to all the shields as possible.
Incoming transmission, sir. It is from...
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance?
Yeah, it could do, kind of.
Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory, even for Klingons. Where is Captain Taggart?
Yeah, he stepped out.
And did you follow his orders?
Of course I did.
I see. And you're the acting captain?
I'm in the big chair.
Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for Earth space dock. We'll get you back in one piece. Believe me, Cadet, if he comes back looking for a fight, he'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Let's see, we're typical. I'm pointed in the wrong bloody direction. Let's go back to the fence. Let's zoom in again over on the map. There we go. Ooh, what's going on? Ah, those pesky Klingons. It seems they're aggroed on Chimera mainly, so...
unable to contact the Kittimer. Not good. I'm going to the coordinates to see if they need help, and I want you to accompany me. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet.
Look at all these lovely goodies I've got for completing just the very first part of the training mission. Better engines, upgraded phaser beam, split beam rifle. I prefer the sniper one myself. And I've got Zavra, the strange talking communications officer, as my science officer. Continue. Oh no, she's the nerdy engineer. They've automatically put it into my tray. Let's, before I move on, upgrade the kit. Okay, so drag across the engines. You can either drag them across from the inventory, or if you just click on the item. This is actually something new to me. You can actually put it directly in from your inventory. Let's have a quick look. Secondary weapon, 42.9 DPS. It's actually better, the standard one, so I'm going to give that to Flores. Okay, let's exit the sector to move on to the next bit. Come on, give me the option, there we go. Okay, let's finish the tutorial off. After all, what could possibly
We're
go
here,
wrong
Captain.
now?
The USS Kittimer is dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Okie dokie, let's move a bit closer. Stop!
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Someone kick the view screen.
What are you both doing here?
Let's go with... I'll let Nog explain.
We weren't able to contact you earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to Earth space dock after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications. Where is Captain Taggart?
I think I'll take that one.
That's quite the story, Cadet. I'm sorry to hear about Captain Taggart. He was one of the best officers in Starfleet. I'm sure this isn't easy for you and your crew. Don't worry, we'll have you back at Earth space dock before you know it. I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action.
Yeah, let's go for some answer. Okay.
You can set your ship's power levels to have...
Already described that. Useful to know. What would be really nice is if you could assign hotkeys to it so you can change them in combat a little more easily. Ooh, bad aim. Everyone knows that green swirly gas clouds are never dangerous.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
The same gamma radiation levels that we
are?
Yeah,
of course I did.
Chief Science Officer Commander Davis had suggested the same thing, but it seems you're already aware of it. Good work. We'll perform a reverse tachyon pulse wave and see if that solves the issue. Report your findings once your final scan is complete.
Okay, where's the next one? Full speed!
Deflector dish is realigned for a reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. Ooh. It's right on top of us! The board!
And luckily it's only a throw. You can't actually go to full impulse while you're in combat, so as soon as that red alert disappears, you can actually power up. Now let's get high yield ready and by going broadside off the enemy ships, you can actually get your fore and aft weapons to fire if they will bear. And things like quantum torpedoes, photon torpedoes, they have a very small arc at the front and rear of the ships. Let's hail the Kitchener and see what sort of state she's in. Ooh.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kitchener. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
That's not good.
The Kitchener is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous. I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
The Borg did some serious damage on the Kitchener. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I don't like this. The Borg haven't been seen in this quadrant for decades. This isn't a coincidence. We need the data from those probes. I'll send teams to aid the Kitchener. I want you to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. And Cadet, if you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. The Borg can rattle veteran Starfleet officers, and you've already gone up against the Klingons today.
Yeah, we can do that. I think I'll keep my shields at full power for now. Let's transmit that data.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kitchener. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Yeah,
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Come on, come on. Get a bit closer, within 10 kilometers, and fire.
More Borg! I don't know if we're ready for this.
There's a bit of power to the front shield. Come on round. There we go. Oh. That's a little close. Little close. That's not good.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force.
Okay, warp out of
We're
here.
outnumbered. There's no way we can.
A bit more power to the phasers. Woo! They dropped something. Medical supplies.
Okay, Cadet. Here's how I see it. The Borg are using the Pollock system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Their most likely target is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it by surprise, they'll have a large population to turn into drones. I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg. The Chimera is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer here. We'll do what we can to delay the Borg, but it's going to be up to you to warn the Vega colonists.
There we go.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready?
System.
Shields up, red alert.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good for the Khitomer there. Okay, let's hail to report. You can double click on that. They quite often pop up annoyingly while you're trying to do something like collect loot at the end when you completed the mission, but let's see what we got. Better deflector arrays, photon torpedoes, consoles. What's that? That's a bridge officer, Vulcan female, so probably science. Evasive maneuvers, that's really good. Speeds up your turn rate and you get a boost of speed and a whole lot of experience points. And expertise, I'm not entirely sure what that is on this, but...
You need to warn the Vega colony about the Borg. We'll do what we can to hold off the Borg here and repair the Khitomer. Good luck.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yep. That's the annoying science officer. So there we go. Nicely positioned, so...
Use M to open up the map for sector space.
Yeah, shut up, woman. Let's refit my ship first of all. So once again, inventory first of all, and then so I for inventory, you for your character sheet. Let's upgrade the deflector. Yeah, I can't trade it afterwards. Upgrade my photon torpedo, and that's a science console, isn't it? Yeah, fit the science console. Yes, I won't be able to trade it, I know. Okay, we've got a little better armed now, not much. To open up the map window, use the map M key. You got a choice between the area map, which is basically your local area within space. You've also got the galaxy map, which can be rather confusing. You can zoom in and out on. And system list. I'm going to cheat and type in Vega. Okay, let's try spelling it correctly. There we go. Double click on it and it will auto plot a course for you. You can see down in my bar, it's actually equip the evasive maneuvers in slot number 1. As you move on and you've got special abilities and so on, you can actually increase the number of bars you have. So 1 through, Christ almighty, 10. Let's go back to, I normally work with 2 personally. To equip functions to this, you click on this little symbol here, and you can just drag and drop them in, just like that. At the moment I don't really have that much to fit, so there we go. Okay, let's do the assimilation of innocence. And I think for this one...
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again. What are your orders, Captain? Tyrell managed to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today? Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you see the Borg? What about them?
Yes, you are about to be invaded by Swedish tennis players.
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Okay, let's set course and punch it. Yeah, should be close enough now.
Our hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
The Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain, though.
Transwarp conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Okay, let's go kill some Borg.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
Ouch, a little close. So that chat window's annoying. Okay. Come on.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimera, sir.
Yeah, we're Starfleet. Let's go in.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
Come fun. Of course, when you go to full impulse, it significantly increases your turning circle.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you. All civilian ships have safely warped out of the system, Captain.
When you use the individual shield boosts, it does actually take power from other shields, so be careful when you use it.
Shield has failed.
Okay. Now down onto a planet's surface with
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting as many people out as we can.
Choose your away team for your next mission.
Okay, well, I'll go for us the bigger rifle, so... Should point out, I'm actually playing this on the Tribble server, which is a test server. But it's pretty good.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Okay, need to tag them.
No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Okie dokie.
That's one of those Borg ships from orbit. Are we too late? Those landing ships don't just carry drones. They can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere.
Tag the refugees.
We need to hurry. The Borg will be in this area soon.
Luckily, you can't actually shoot people on your side, so if you are a little trigger happy, doesn't matter too much. Come on. Oh, there's more over there. Yep. Come on, tag. Give me the option to tag them.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate.
Woohoo! Armor.
This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
Okay, well, they're tagged. Where's the glowing boxes? There we go, the pretty thing. Excellent. That's it.
Press the U key to view your status or the status of your ship and bridge officers.
Okay, let's hit some body armor. Okay, it's the same stuff for both of us. I've got Lisa with me, so inventory. Nothing else we can do there. Okay. Go away.
Oh no, we're too late.
Come on. Attack civilian. Hope he's not affected. Good. Okay. Next one. Final round. Not fast enough. Come on, come on. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, love, time to leave.
I apologize for Koles putting a rifle in your face. If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. I apologize for Koles putting a... I see. Then it's... I know. Koles... No, there are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Koles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
Woohoo! More upgrades! Okay. Where's the kits? There we go. Yeah.
Open your inventory.
It's already open. Kit. Double click. There we go. Give that a chance to boot up.
You now have additional abilities in ground combat.
We have lowered shields for the transporter, sir. I will need to raise them at the first sign of Borg ships.
Pattern enhancers are working, and not a moment too soon. I can hear the Borg moving this way. I'll do that.
Fine, go.
Remember when we thought fighting a crazed Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today? Another group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
Weird Borg. Tend to go for the tactical drones first of all. They're generally deadlier. Yeah, well, come on then, help me then.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your...
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the Borg take it without a fight.
All right, Koles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated. Don't hesitate.
Okay.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor.
Okay, time to get busy.
We need to disable that force field.
Try havoc and set loose the chinchillas of war.
The Borg are so... what's the word? Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
It was glowing, so it must be important. Not generally good to stand around while the Borg are... Yeah, but... Okay. Nice planet. Wouldn't want to live here. Let's beam out. Sometimes it bugs out, you have to go out of the shooter mode.
The ship is transporting anyone they can get a lock on, Captain, but we don't have much time. We need to get back as soon as possible.
Beam me up, Snotty!
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Okay,
possibly, but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Let's do that then. Go for defensive. Kick in a bit of speed. Slow down. Reconfigure.
Multiple probes inbound. I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
switch to a little more power to the shields. Down to the last one if I can get more power to the shields. Right to the phasers. Not that I suspect there's going to be a whole lot more probes jump in just as I finish reconfiguring the satellites.
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
There we go. Remember, torpedoes work best when the opponent's shields are very low or down.
Sir, there are several fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're friend or foe.
Holy shit!
A cube? Guess it's our time to go out in a blaze of glory.
Definitely aggroed on someone else, so let's put the power to those weapons. Can't get too close to the exploding warp cube. Slight glitch there, but
off what we could at Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can. You've been doing a great job so far. Reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons was excellent thinking, by the way. We received the signal as soon as we arrived in the system. That's going to save a lot of lives. It's an option for sure. Right now, I need you to protect the civilians you have on board and ensure the safety of your crew. The Kittimer will return to Earth Space Dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He'll have more information for you. You and your crew have done well. Coles will make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Excellent. Full auto rifle, engineering, and Kolos.
Congratulations.
We need to get the civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Not yet. I want to add Kolos. There we go. Now,
we need to get the civilians to
walk to space dock, see the old man, get promoted, go to the bar. One of the disadvantages of the Tribble is that occasionally you do get slightly longer patching on the files. But then again, sometimes you don't. It's all down to the luck of the draw. And it's jumping directly in. The Admiral's office is down here on the left. He does have a fantastic view from his office. There we go. Okay. No, it's not him. Okay, he's taking me back there. Useful little track lines to follow. They're not there all the time, but sometimes you'll find they are. I'm going to be a devil and go the other way around. Let's talk.
We have a lot to discuss, Cadet. Yes, I see that here in the report transmitted by Captain Nog. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an Academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting First Officer?
That's correct.
I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened out there.
Well, you see, it started this one night.
That's quite the story.
And most of it's true.
Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Nog and Yim and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others.
Yeah, but I didn't have anything else on.
And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. But these are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are harder to find.
Yeah, well...
It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me. Unfortunately, Vega is lost. Starfleet Command will meet with Federation President Enoch Okeg and the Federation Council to determine our next steps. For now, Starfleet vessels will patrol the outskirts of the Vega system to ensure no Borg escape. Do you have any further questions?
No.
Captain Taggart was a good man and a fine officer. He knew what he was doing when he issued that order. Don't dwell on what happened. Your actions saved the lives of your crew, not to mention the civilians you were able to evacuate from Vega Colony. Now it's up to you and your crew to honor Taggart's sacrifice as you carve out your own legacy. Do you have any further questions?
Where's the bar?
You will be assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Dur's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
There we go, you got a modification token, another decent, well, for this level, decent phaser beam array. Finally filled out all your tactical consoles with a tactical and a battery pack. That's actually quite useful for things like shield engines. There we go. That's basically it. I'll just really quickly take you down to the customization area, which is not down there. It's this way. Come on.
I've received a report. There is a
Go
Bolian
away.
freight.
Someone else can deal with that. Down here is where you'll requisition new ships. You can customize it. You can switch between the ships as well. I'm just going to customize my ship. There we go. Customize starship. Yeah. Why would I want that? Random. Okay, let's see. You can choose the interiors. Let's see if I can actually bring that up. There we go. You've got different ones. On the main server, you've got ones you can buy as well for Zen. Never really thought it's necessary. When you do get up to tier 5, check out the Odyssey Cruiser. It has a fantastic bridge. So let's cancel that. Material, you've got all different sorts of hull types. I like a slightly duller one. And there we go. Apply the changes. And we're done. Let's quickly just fit the better phaser array in the back. Yes. Add the engineering console, which we got in the last mission. Add tactical console. Put in some shield batteries, which are always very handy. And put in some weapon batteries. Oh, yes, and not to forget, upgrade that weapon. Where was it? It's the auto rifle. There we go. Always good to keep your teams relatively well armed as well. You tend to forget about it, but you will regret that. Okay, let's see if I can't salvage those. So discard. You can buy extra slots, but best just to keep your inventory under control at the moment. And that's effectively it, I think. Except you are going to want to sort out your uniform. I'm actually in the new one now, but you're going to want to try and keep your bridge officers looking good as well. Very quickly up to the tailor. Actually, on Deep Space Nine, you can go and visit Garrick. Oh, one other thing. That big gun on your back's rather ugly. You can actually disable the visuals by right click on it. Most of the time you can. Okay, maybe you have to click that. There you go. You click the little eye icon next to it, and it's gone. And you can sort out all your uniform needs here. Let's talk to the guy. I'm tired of wearing this uniform. Right. Click on Tailor instead. There's the uniform I'm in. Standard sort of. Is that the cadet uniform? It is. Ooh. I've got a few extra packs here, but I think it was Sierra Black. Yep, that's the one I was after myself. Apply that to my character. Don't need to purchase anything, but it saves it. Bridge officers. Once again, you can do exactly the same. Modify. Sierra Black. Apply to character. One other thing, I know it really annoys some of my friends. Keep up the rank insignia on the different bridge officers and yourself. Purchase. And you do that for them. Otherwise, you get a real mismatch of uniforms, and your team just looks a mess. Well, that's it for now. I'll do the original series one in a couple of days, and hope you've enjoyed. Please do like, subscribe, whatever you do on Facebook, YouTubes, and come back soon if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.